Hello, my name is Hersh, and welcome to the HERshyt Show. Well, a little bit about it. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you'll probably cuss at me, but that's alright. I just want to bring to you the realization of what's really going on in this world that a lot of people are afraid to speak on. Enjoy. Welcome to this week's The HERshyt Show. This week we're going to be talking about veterans and dependents of veterans. I'm not a guru, so I'm going to throw that out there. I cannot tell you how to get your ratings higher. I cannot tell you what to do pertaining to your own situation. I can tell you from personal experience and what I have witnessed as far as the growth and expansion of assisting veterans. First and foremost, I know getting back into the civilian life is a different coping technique than some may believe. Not every veteran is self-disciplined. Not every veteran is go-getters. Not every veteran is a piece of shit. Not every veteran is whatever you may want to assume. But that's here nor there for this topic. We'll get into that another day. I want to come to you about your benefits because there's a lot of veterans that do not have or have not applied for the benefits that they may be able to get. And first things first, have you registered at your local VA? Have you? If not, you need to. Do you know how to get a copy of your DD-214? Do you? Well, I'm going to tell you. Google Veteran Records, National Archives. You can actually fill out the form. There's some questionnaires. You can fill out the forms online. You print it out and you fax it or mail it to whatever the information is. And depending on who you are in the era, there are different numbers for faxes and there's different addresses pertaining to your specific records, depending on what era you served. And you wait. You wait on your documents. You can get your entire Smith file. For those that know what a Smith file is. You can get your entire Smith file, whatever they had saved that you didn't save yourself. But I'm going to tell you, if you didn't verify and make sure that everything was recorded, I really hope that you have copies yourself. But what is guaranteed, you will get a copy of your DD-214. You can actually ask for a copy of your medical records too. If they have it, then they will send them. How do I know? Well, I did it for my father. So yes, dependents, you can request your parents' military packet. You can. So you can help them out as well. If they don't know how to do it for them. They just have to sign off, giving you permission. Or you have to show a copy of the death certificate. But read the National Archive website and request your records. If you don't have them, get them. If you are registered at your local VA, but you feel like the VA healthcare system ain't shit and you just have not been going to them and you've been going to your own doctors, personal doctors, using your own personal insurance, kudos to you. There's nothing wrong with that. However, you need to get a copy of your medical records and put it in the VA system. Why not? You need them there. It's a backup to a backup. And plus, if you ever desire to reopen compensation claims, the records are there for them to go ahead and read and observe. You're still going to go through your appointments. But you can go to ebenefits.va.gov and register for an account there. On ebenefits.va.gov, you can open a claim. You can print out letters You can get proof of your percentage rates. You can verify that you're eligible for VA home loans, dependents. You can also register for an ebenefits.va.gov account. You can. There's also VSOs in almost every location in the United States, maybe even some overseas. I'm not sure about that, but I'll check on that. You got DAV. You got veteran association groups like the American Legion or VFW. Like there's help out there that can assist you in applying for your benefits. But if you want to do it on your own because you're high speed and you got your computer and your printer and the capabilities and computer knowledge or computer literacy to be able to use the computer without getting frustrated, then do it yourself. More power to you. But I can tell you from personal experience how far the VA system has come. Or just getting out of the military, becoming a veteran, and getting benefits. In 2003, I got out of active duty the first time because I was ineligible for reenlistment due to a prior stroke. I was high risk. In 2003, if you don't recall, the Iraqi war started off, which happened to be around the same time of my ETS date. So I couldn't reenlist. I couldn't go with them. I got out of active duty, registered at the local VA, and they gave me 10%. 10% for residuals of a stroke. That was it. There was no compensation for anything. Everything else was 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Some of it was service connected. Some of it was not service connected. You also need to pay attention to that. You can still get disability and not be service connected, or a rating and not be service connected. Do your research. You are the veteran. It is for you. The benefits are there. And I'm not saying everybody go for 100% because not everybody is 100%. You're not. Whew. Sorry. Blood pressure went up for a second because there's so many people trying to finagle the system or play the system and they're really not 100% disabled. But that's not my decision. I can't tell you if you are or you're not. That's between you and your medical providers and whatever the VA gives you. They have a lovely little blue book that they go off of. Not everybody with the same condition gets the same percentage. It's based on individual assessments. So that's between you and your claims. But I highly advise, if you do not disagree with the decision, you appeal it. Go on va.gov. Every single question that you may have, instead of going on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever social platform is out there and asking everybody else, how about ask the experts? The ones that might not work for the VA, but are certified in that field. Work in that field. A VSO. They don't work for the VA, but they help veterans. So ask them. Dependents. If there's benefits for you as well, but only up to a certain age. Meaning, if you're a child and your mom or dad or whatever gets that little $100-something a month, that stops at a certain point. But spouse is different. Spouse is different. Or if your parent passed away during wartime, it's different. So again, eligibility is based off of the individual applicant. Whether it be a spouse, a child, or the veteran. But there's ways to find out. Don't just bitch about a system that you ain't trying to benefit from, if that makes sense. Get help. Go register. Stop listening to everybody else and their horror stories at the VA. I'm not saying that every VA has the best health care, because 9 times out of 10, most of the doctors there are to add to their resume that they helped veterans and they move on. How many primary care providers have you had? Like, you got to be fluid. I'm telling you, man, you're not always going to get the best doctor. You're not always going to get the best care. You're not, even in the civilian world, you're not always going to get the best doctor or the best care. It's something that we deserve and it's something that we earned, yes. But you can always request to change providers. You can always request an investigation on somebody through the social care worker at the VA hospital. Like, stop talking down on a system that we can fix together. Just saying. But again, go to ebenefits.va.gov or go to va.gov and register. Go to your local veteran hospital and register. Go to a VSO, go to DAV, go to VFW, go to the Legion office. There's just so many different ones out there. Google is your friend. And go to the experts and stop listening to the next person beside you, because just because their situation ended some way doesn't mean yours is. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Facebook or email me at HERshyt@gmail.com. We can talk about it. We can discuss it. You never know. You might be able to help me help somebody else, just the same as me helping you help somebody else. So let's come together, veterans. Let's make it happen. Till next time, it's the HERshyt Show.
Be sure to log on to youtube.com and subscribe to the HERshyt Show at TheHERshytShow. Brought to you by 8 Robinsons TV and Yellow Tub Creative.